Yo guys, today I'm back, and today I'm back on the prediction sheets guys, because I'm here predicting the 2025 Esports World Cup Rocket League event. So yeah guys, today I'm back with another event. We're predicting EWC, Esports World Cup, and if you don't know, the Esports World Cup is basically a multi-million-dollar tournament in Saudi Arabia, and it's pretty expensive, and there's 16 Rocket League teams participating in it for a chance for a prize pool of $1 million. So we're going to be predicting it, and I'm going to show you guys who the true winner is, because my predictions are always right. And if you guys have been following my channel for a while guys, you might know that I did this last year, this exact same tournament prediction sheet. But we got new teams, and obviously there's going to be a new champion guys, so that's pretty good. So before we begin guys, I'd really appreciate it if you guys hit that like and subscribe button guys, if you guys want to see some more prediction videos on Rocket League, because I like doing prediction videos, because I like Rocket League and I like the RCS. So hey, there's somewhat like the RCS, so it's pretty good. So without further ado, let's get into the predictions. Okay guys, we're on the prediction sheet, and shout out to Cody V, RO, as usual. He makes these prediction sheets. He's in the bottom left, down there maybe, I think down there. So a shout out to him. But we're gonna start with Group A and work our way through each group, which is pretty good. So Group A, we have NRG, FUT Esports, Carmine Corp, and Virtus Pro. NRG being the number 2 seed technically coming into this tournament, and KC being number 1. So that's very interesting. And FUT Esports, Virtus Pro, they're like 15, 16, so they're kind of weak. So let's go through this quickly. Group A, NRG, they should be 3-0ing FUT, I'd say. I think it's a comfortable win for them. And for KC, let's go another 3-0. I don't think it would be too hard for both these teams to win their matches. So FUT and Virtus Pro move down to the lower bracket, and now NRG vs KC. And this group is pretty simple. It's a good match, NRG KC, but I'm gonna give it to KC because I think NRG starts slow in tournaments, and this will be another one. So KC are the first one out of their group, Group A, and NRG falls below. But we have FUT vs Virtus Pro. And based on how this should go, APAC is pretty good than SSA. So I'd give it to Virtus Pro in a 3-1. I think FUT get one game, but the Sub-Saharan Africans are kind of out of the tournament, 0-2, but they do get games, so that's pretty good. So Virtus Pro moves on against NRG. Now this is an unfortunate one, but I think it's hard for Virtus Pro to get a win here. I'll make it close, and I'll give it a 3-2 Game 5 to NRG, because why not? And that's our first group done, Group A. So let's move on to Group B. Group B, guys, here we have Group B. We have Dignitas, Wildcard, Secret, and Gen.G. And 2 other teams will move out of this group to play with KC and NRG. So first match, Dignitas and Wildcard. Best of 5. I think Dignitas looked pretty good last major and the Raleigh major, which I did also predict. Guys, if you guys want to see that video, go ahead and check it out. And you can see if I got my champion right. But I'll give it 3-1 to Dignitas against Wildcard, Team Secret against Gen.G. Now this is an interesting one, because Team Secret actually did really good last major in the Raleigh major. So I'm going to give an upset. I'm going to make it spicy. I'm going to give it Secret Game 5 against Gen.G. I think Gen.G will go down. Because if you guys don't know as well, Gen.G are one of the bottom 4 rated teams in the World Championship, and there's it gets crazy guys. There's a last chance play-in, where if you guys watch the RCS you probably know, but there was 4 regions, LCQ, and the top 4 winners from each region playing the play-ins of the World Championship. But I won't go into that. We'll go into that when the World Championship comes around, which I'll also predict guys. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned. But anyways, let's carry on. We'll do Wildcard vs Gen.G first. This is kind of interesting. I might give it to... I gotta give it to Gen.G. I think I have to give it to them. 3-2. Another Game 5. It'll be close. But what if Wildcard beat that? I think they win this. If they beat Gen.G, they would probably go as the lowest seed. But whoops. Up here, Dignitas vs Secret. Loser of this will play Gen.G. I think Dignitas will win comfortably. It'll be a 3-1. I think Genji will move comfortably. I guess playstyles are they're kind of similar, but I think the accuracy and the criticalness is in favor of Dignitas. So they would move out of Group B as first seed. That's pretty good. And in the bottom of Group B, we have Genji vs Secret. And I want to give it to... I'm going to give it to Secret. Secret's pretty good. Secret's been pretty good. Hopefully they can carry on because Sam 2, that'd be pretty good for the South American region. So I'd say 3-1 in favor of Genji. If Secret aren't doing well, then I think Genji could have a chance, but I think Secret will take it as the low seed from Group B, and Dignitas is the high seed from Group B. So let's go on to Group C now. Okay guys, Group C, and many people have seen on Twitter, or X, that this is the group of death right here. Pretty interesting group. We have Team Falcons, GK Esports, Fury Esports, and the Ultimates. Falcons, if you guys don't know, spoiler alert, they're the Raleigh Major Champions, which I'm very happy for. I really like this team. And we have GK Esports from Europe, the 4th seed. They haven't had much LAN experience in a while. Fury from South America, number 1 seed, who have made lots of top 4s and top 6s. And the Ultimates, who were the runners-up in the first major of this season, which was just pretty good. But I don't know if they can carry on, but hey, that's why we're here to predict if they can. And hey, Falcons vs GK. Falcons on home soil should be taking this pretty easily. 3-0. I think it'll be a 3-0. If GK lock in, they'll be close, but for Falcons in favor of them in many ways. So I'll give it to them 3-0. Furia Ultimates. Furia more LAN experience, I'd say, than the Ultimates right now. Even though the Ultimates first kill is pretty him. LJ and Chronicles are pretty good, but I think Fury took it 3-1. You know, Yan is also him. Recently had his birthday, which is pretty good. So Fury beat the Ultimates 3-1, and they move down to the lower bracket versus GK. And then we have Falcons versus Fury. I think Falcons should be the top of this group right now. Take down Fury 3-2. Game 5. Let's go to Game 5. And Fury drop. And GK Ultimates. Now there's an interesting one because GK they could make it spicy, you know, they could make it spicy. But Ultimates, I don't know. I don't know what Ultimates we're gonna get because in Raleigh Major they didn't do too well. They didn't make it out of Swiss. I think they got reverse swept out of Swiss, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to Ultimates. I think I believe in them. 3-1. Sorry, GK, you guys are out. It's the group of death, so it's a hard match. But yeah, they don't make it through. And this is what I think will get interesting. I'd say I go with my brain or with my heart. That's an interesting one. Fury vs Ultimates. And I want to give it to the Ultimates. This might be really wrong, but I think they regain. I think I'm going to give it to the Ultimates. 3-2, you know, 3-2. Fury, I'm sorry guys, you guys are pretty good, but I don't know why, I just want to go to the Ultimates, you know, because they might make a run. I don't know, if they lock in, then that would be pretty good. But Group C is done, guys. Falcons are through for the group of death, and Ultimates survive, making a good run through the bottom. And that is our Group C teams qualified. And let's go into Group D. Group D, guys, we have our 4 teams, our last 4 teams, which is a pretty good group, I'd say, as well. We have Team Vitality, Space Station Gaming, Twisted Minds, and TSM. Vitality, you have Zen, Monkey Moon, and Exotic. This is probably the 1 seed out of this group, I'd say pretty confidently. And they verse SSG, bunch of youngsters from North America, Scribbles, Reveal, and Kofa. So they're new, they don't have much LAN experience, but I think they can do good, I think. But this match, I won't give it to them. I'll give it to Vitality because I think Vitality are pretty him. So 3-1. 3-1 in favor of Vitality. So SSG moved down. But hey, you never know. They could make a run. And Twisted Minds versus TSM. I think Twisted Minds take this against TSM. TSM, they could be competitive. But I'd give it a 3-0. I think this happened in the Raleigh Major on LAN as well. So I don't think it went too well for them either. So Twisted Minds go through Nupo, Rise, and Atomic, who last major was pretty good as well. They took down Carmine Corp for the 1 seed coming into Raleigh. But hey, you never know what could happen. They could take down another French team. So let's start with the bottom this time. SSG vs TSM. I think SSG, They don't have much LAN experience. The first major was the Raleigh major. They did okay. Could have been better, but I'm gonna give it to them. I'll give it to them. 3-2. It'll be a close game. You know, it'll give them some warm up because the next match, whoever loses down here. Oh, whoops, I didn't want to give that to Twisted Minds yet. Let's get rid of that. Because whoever loses this will be down for a battle against SSG. And I do think it might be... I'm going to give it to Twisted Minds, guys. I'm going to give it because this same Vitality team, they're a bit sketchy, you know. They're a bit inconsistent. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not great. So I'm going to give it Game 5. Twisted Minds are the first seed, also on home soil in Saudi. In Game 5, and the loser of this versus SSG. And now this is a really interesting group, guys. I mean, yeah, interesting last match, I'd say, because Vitality, who just lost Game 5, that will put them trash. Their mentor is gone in the lower bracket, where they have to survive against SSG. So, do I want to give it to Vitality? I kind of maybe do still, but yeah, you know, it'll be interesting. Whoops, for the final bracket. So, SSG, sorry guys, in another universe, I think you guys would have taken this. But Vitality take Game 5 on our final team, are out in Group D. So, there we have it. Twisted Minds and Vitality have made it through our Group D. And with all our teams, we have KC and NRG on Group A. Group B, Dignitas Team Secret. Group C, Falcons and the Ultimates. And in Group D, Twisted Minds and Vitality. And now, guys, it's where we get onto the playoff bracket. And this is where things get pretty interesting. Okay guys, we're in the playoffs. And I just want to say, we should read this notice right here. Let's read it together, guys. Playoffs will be randomized at EWC, Esports World Cup. The below is what they did last year, but the playoffs are most likely not going to be correct. And that means, guys, it's pretty random. It's picked out random who you're going to verse in the playoffs, which is that's pretty exciting. So, if you guys want to see it, I think I'd say go on to Saturday. I think it's Championship Saturday. And yeah, it looks pretty good. It'll be pretty exciting. But here's our top 8. I don't know if it will be the top 8. Probably won't. But the winner will be correct because I'm him. And I will predict it correctly. So here we have Carmine Corp, Team Vitality. That is crazy first match. 2 French orgs from Europe versus each other. That is crazy. Dignitas versus Ultimates. Oh my days. Falcons versus Secret. Okay. And NRG versus Twisted Minds, guys. I might have cooked up a 9 out of 10 bracket right here. I think Falcon Secret could have been more spicier. But oh man, this is a good bracket, guys. So, quarterfinals, the start of the quarters. I think this will happen on... I actually don't know when it will happen, but it will happen someday. Maybe. Quarterfinals. We start with KC Vitality, guys. I want to give this to KC. It has to be KC, guys. It's in best of 7 now, but I think it has to be KC. And I think one day Vitality can take down KC, but it's just too inconsistent. They're too good. So I'll give it to Game 7. It hurts always giving it Game 7 to KC because I do like Vitality. But I think KC moved to the semi-finals. And they will either verse their European other team in Dignitas or the Ultimates, where it will be a Birmingham major rematch. But I think it will be a EU rematch because Dignitas take it. You know, Ultimates, they made a good run through Group C in the lower bracket where they weren't favored to make it out. Where it could have been Furia. If it was Furia, it might have been a different story. But I think Dignitas take it against Ultimates 4-2. Because Dignitas, pretty good team. They are the Raleigh Major runners-up behind Falcons. Speaking of Falcons, they are versing Team Secret on the other side of the bracket. And this one is probably the most easily predictable match for them. Sorry Secret, but Falcons, they're looking red hot. Oh, whoops. Especially after the Raleigh Major win. 4-1, I'd say, in favor of Falcons. They move on to semis to verse Twisted Minds or NRG. Nah, this is interesting, guys, because in Raleigh Major, guys, Twisted Minds versus NRG in the lower bracket, I think it was. And this went Game 7 overtime. And in my opinion, they should have won that series. Twisted Minds should have won that. I don't know how they lost. I think they were 3-1 up. Match point on the series against NRG. And because of that, I will have to give it to Twisted Minds. Home soil Nupo, home soil for the Saudi area. And Twisted Minds, so game 7, but NRG, I'm sorry guys, you're out top 8, and you guys had a shaky start in your group against KC, I'd say. So, sorry guys, World Championship will come around, maybe you do better. But hey, now we have our top 4, and this kind of, I don't know how this happened, a boring top 4. 2 EU matchups and 2 MENA matchups, I guess. That just shows the real regions, because MENA, it's a major region now, guys. If you don't know, gotta get with the times. Let's do the semis now. KC vs Dig. This happened. No, this didn't happen, but it's happened online, and I want to give it to. I want to give it to KC. You know, I think they've done online, but EWC, I don't know. I think Karma and Lookin, they got that ice back. 4-3, game 7, KC on the grand finals, as usual, I guess. And Falcons vs Twisted Minds. Surely it has to be No, surely it has to be Falcons, right, guys? Because, you know, Falcons are just that team, I'd say. But, yeah, I'm gonna give it to them. Falcons. In another universe, I see Twisted Minds. So if Twisted Minds win that, they probably beat KC and win the grand finals, you know. Like, that's crazy, but obviously, guys, I have to be factual and show the actual champion. So I'll give it 4-3 as well to Falcons. MENA matchup, and usually in these MENA matchups, it's usually Falcons in favor. And there we have it, guys, our grand finals and our 3rd place match. So let's do the 3rd place match, guys. Let's do this quickly. And Dignitas vs Twisted Minds. You know, why not? We'll give it to Twisted Minds. They did very well in home soil. That's always a good advantage, I'd say. Game 6 against Dignitas. I think Dignitas will be more locked in on the World Championship, but hey, money would be pretty good as well. And yeah, Twisted Minds 3rd place. They take some good cash with them. And now our final match, grand finals, Carmine Corp vs Falcons, guys. And you know who I'm gonna go with, guys. Since the beginning, I like the Falcons, and they've proven it. They've gone over the hump of making to the grand finals but losing. So this will be their time. 4-3 against Carmine Corp, and your Raleigh Major champion is Team Falcons. There we go, guys. That's our champion, guys. That's my champion. That's probably your champion as well, maybe, if you're watching. But we have it, guys. EWC is predicted 100% correctly, guys. Obviously, because I'm him. And Team Falcons will be your champion. KC will be the runners-up. 3rd place goes to Twisted Minds. And 4th place goes to Dignitas. And GG's to all the other teams who went through this pretty expensive tournament. And that is a pretty good ending to the video, guys. So, if you guys want to see this video, it will probably be out tomorrow, maybe, of when I'm recording. And the tournament will probably have already started, but who knows, guys. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you guys want to see some more prediction videos, maybe Lyon, the World Championship, France, because that would be pretty exciting, guys. I'm telling you, it would be very exciting. But yeah, if you want to see that happen, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. But apart from that, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!